My biggest mistake going back is that I took my foot off the pedal. I thought that I had made it and, I could just, just kind of coast in. And that was wrong.
Yeah.
And I really struggled for the first year. I fell behind a little bit.
Yeah, and I'm curious, like during your intern year, was there a moment that stood out for you where you felt like maybe starting residency you weren't as confident, or advice that someone said to you that helped you get through like the grind of that initial year?
My biggest mistake going back is that I took my foot off the pedal. I thought that I had made it and, I could just, just kind of coast in. And that was wrong.
Yeah,
And I really struggled for the first year. I fell behind a little bit. I think you touched on it earlier. The jump from a medical student to a first year resident is massive. There's nothing you can do to describe it. I still remember the first order I gave, and it's just you've given the order, probably hundreds of times before, but there's a
yeah,
different feeling to it once you're actually responsible for it. And it
yeah,
was again for some really good mentors and really good kind of colleagues that really helped me out of that. And
yeah,
so if I were to go back, it would definitely be to be little bit more balanced. I think that when I started, I was a little bit more towards kind of the life side of the work
okay,
life balance. And then I kind of flip flopped
sure.
to too much of the work side. So I think not taking your foot off the pedal and having a balanced kind of 5 years or how many years your residency is really important.
Yeah, so it sounded like, your initial R1, you're obviously so celebratory, very excited, but then
Yeah.
perhaps later on you overcompensated by going like full grind, full everything. And if you thought that perhaps if you could have a little bit of a better balance, that probably would have been a little more beneficial.
Absolutely. Yeah. And, it is, yeah, no, that's exactly correct.